We have past simple and past continuous. Okay? Last week we talked about present simple and present continuous. And we have seen the difference between both of them. Okay? Today we have what? We have past simple and past continuous. I told you what is important about each tense is what? The structure and the uses. How many uses? Okay? And the structure of each tense. Subject, verb, in negation, in questions. This is very important, of course. So I'm going to talk about past simple tense. This is past simple tense. This is the structure of past simple tense. We have subject at the beginning, the statement, and verb with ed. And you know, in English language, we have what? We have regular and irregular verbs. Some verbs what? Take ed. Some verbs do not take ed. They are special. They are exceptional. Okay? We can say it in this way. For example, we have see, we say what? So. See, so. Okay? See, so. Write, wrote. Speak, spoke. Meet, met. Find, found. Eat, no, ate. Eat, ate. I ate something yesterday. Okay? So you have to know these verbs, of course. Okay? You have to check them. You have some of them in your book, and you can check them on Google. You can write common English irregular verbs. I have a list. Okay? And you can read them all. They are very important. And some verbs, they are normal. You can put ed for them. Past, ed. Only ed. Okay? Like, for example, she wrote. She wrote a letter. They played. He wrote irregular and played with ed. It is regular. Okay? Any question? How can I ask a question? If you want to ask a question in past tense, how can you ask a question? You can ask in this way. Did, because it is main verb, so you need what? Did. And I told you about present simple. If you want to ask, what do we use? Do and does. Okay? We have do and does. Do for plural and does for what? For singular. Okay? Because it is main verb. We cannot make a question by asking wrote she, played they. No. It is wrong. Ungrammatical. To put it in this way. So we need to what? We need auxiliary. We need did for past. We need do and does for present. Okay? And we here did whether singular or plural. We have only one word, which is did. So we say did you play? For example, I points in the cut and compliment. For example, did you play tennis? Did you play football yesterday? When you put it here in this way, okay, the subject is here, and play here, the verb should be what? Infinitive. Okay? We should put a verb without anything, without ed. Infinitive. Okay? Infinitive verb. You cannot say, did you play? It's wrong. Why? Because did here. We have did here, so we have infinitive here. Similar to does and do. The verb should be infinitive without anything. And in negation, how to negate? I want to negate a sentence in past simple tense. How can I negate it? I negate it in this way. She didn't write. She didn't write. Did not. We should put did not when we want to negate. Did not. And after did not what? The verb should be what? Should be infinitive. Okay? Should be infinitive. Should be infinitive. Okay? It must be infinitive. After do not, does not, did not, the verb should be what? Infinitive. No ing, no ed, no s. If it is irregular, then again, so you have to what? You have to say see. رجع الأصل see. So You have to say what? See. So, see. Wrote, write. Okay? Went, go. Okay? In this way, this is very important. This is this, as far as the structure is concerned. This is for structure. How can I use this tense? If I want to use the past simple tense, how can I use it? We will see how can we use it. This is the use of this tense. We use past simple tense when we talk about something started and finished in the past. Something started in the past and finished in the past. It has no relationship to now. Okay? If we imagine that تخيل هسه انه احنا عندنا هنا البريزنت ناو وهنا عندنا شنو؟ past وهنا الفيوتشر. Okay? The past symbol we're in this place. Now the past. We have here what? Now present. This is the present. Okay? So now I am where? In the past. When something started here and finished here, so this is what? In the past. Past, simple tense. Complete action. The action complete. It's complete. Okay? This is what? This is for past. And you know when we say past, it means past before 1 minute or millions. Million years. Past. ملايين السنين. So I'll past. Little, so it is past. رحنا لبعيد هنا still past. This is what? Past. Something started here and finished here. No relationship to now or the future. For example, we have some adverbs that are usually used with this tense, like yesterday, last night, ago, last week, last month, okay, etc. So many adverbs. For example, she wrote a letter yesterday. Okay, yesterday, here, yesterday, she wrote a letter. That's enough. They played tennis last night. Last night they played tennis. And that's enough. Okay? I watched movie last week. I went to Karbala, for example, 2 months ago. And before 2 months. Okay? I went to Karbala. So you cannot say, I go. Sometimes you see some students, they say, I go to Khalid. Wrong. Okay? At the same time, when you write or when you speak sometimes, when you speak about something in the past, for example, when you are told by your instructor, your professor, teacher, about something, to write about something in your mind, about a trip in your mind, trouble in your mind, that's still in your mind. Okay? So when you start writing, you have to what? To write in what? In past simple tense. تكتب بالpast. Sentences معناتها sentence by sentence. Sentence وعندنا احنا paragraphs. Sentence in the past. They played tennis yesterday, last night. Full stop. They ate. After playing, they ate. Okay? And what? You have to go on. Writing in what? In past simple tense. It is not shift. Shift from one tense to another. Write in past simple, then in past continuous, then in present, then present continuous, then perfect, then future. In one paragraph, we may find more than 3 or 4 tenses. This is wrong. You should stick, generally, you should stick to one tense. As I told you, when we talked about something in general, when we write in poetry, in literature, when you want to write an article, you are supposed to write in a present simple tense. Okay, present simple. When you want to analyze something, in novel, a short story, play, poetry, so you have to write what? You have to write in a present simple tense. But when we talk about something about the life of the poet, the life of the novelist, of the writer, that his life, he was born in so and so. He died. توفى. He died in كذا. مثلا نقول he dies. And we cannot say he is dying. If we say he is dying, it means what? Does he die or not? If we say he is dying, does he die? It means he is dying يعني يحتضر. He is dying يعني احنا واحد يقول هذا يحتضر يعني he is to die. He is to die يعني حيموت. واحد يقول he is dying. قلنا sometimes when we change the tense, the meaning will be changed. The meaning will be changed when you change the tense. The same words, the same vocabularies, when you use them, but the change in tense, the meaning will what? Will be changed, will be different, of course. Okay? So when you say he is dying, and he dies, and he died, the meaning, of course, will be different. When you say he died, it means died. Rest in peace. واحنا نقول بالعربي الله يرحمه بالانجليزي يقول rest in peace. يرقد بسلام. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Okay. But when I say he is dying, ما يصير يقول rest in peace. Still he is alive. He is still alive, not dead. Okay. So this is the gist of past simple tense. How we use it? Use it in the past with the complete action. Started and finished. In the past. Okay? When you talk about yesterday, about last week, what did you do last week, last month, last year, anything in the past. What did you eat last night, yesterday, etc. Okay? Do you have any question as far as past simple tense? If you have question, comment, if you want to comment, if you want to add something. I always tell you that what is important, the structure and the use. Here the structure and here is what? The use. The use of each tense. Now we will what? We will talk about past continuous. And we will see the difference between past continuous and what? Past simple. Past continuous, the structure of past continuous, subject, was, were. Was and the subject is what? Singular. And where and the subject is what? Plural. Very good. And the verb with what? With ing. The verb with what? Ing. You should put ing. You cannot say she was played. Wrong. She was wrote. She was wrote. Some students say, or write sometimes. She was wrote. She was wrote. Was خلاها wrote. Here we don't know whether it is past continuous or past simple. Yeah, this is a new structure. So as if those students are Shakespeare's. So please don't be Shakespeare. Okay? You know that Shakespeare invented his own language, so please don't be Shakespeare. Okay? So we don't have structure in this one. Either you can say she was writing, that's okay, or you can say she wrote. Okay? We will see something about passive voice. We will see next lectures. I'm going to talk about these details, about things in details. This is the structure, and this is in negation, how to negate it, shown it here. Only we put not here. He was not playing. They were not writing. They were not reading in this way. And any question was where, subject, the verb with ing, not infinitive. Infinitive, get away on it. But the past simple. Then, complement, technique, with question mark, don't forget it. And also found question mark. How can I use it, this tense? How can I use this tense? Is it up to me? Up to me, كيفي? I use the present simple. I use the present continuous. I use past simple. I use past continuous. No, it is not up to you. As I told you, if you change the tense, the meaning will be changed. It will give different meaning. there will be what? Misunderstanding between you and the hearers. You are the hearers, the audience, and I am the speaker. So when I change the tense, I will change the meaning. You will misunderstand me. Okay? You will not understand me. You will misunderstand me. This is very important. Maybe in the exam you will be asked about this. Asked a question that there will maybe understanding if we change the tense. The meaning will be changed. Okay? Discuss with examples in this way maybe. Okay? This is the use of this tense. How can we use it? How shall I use it? How shall I use it? When and where? What is the situation that makes me use this, not this? We use past continuous tense when we were in the middle. When we were where? It means in the past. In the middle of doing something in the past at a certain point. At a certain point. Okay? At a certain point. At a certain time. Specific time in the past. And when the time, usually when the time is what? Specified. This note is very important. There is no connection between the past and now. You have to put this in your mind, that there is no connection, no relationship between the past and now. So many students, so many people in general, learners of English language, when they use past continuous, they think that it is what? It is from the past and now. It continues. No, this is wrong. I'm going to explain it. We said that your name? Shumus. So Shumus is what? Is the present. Is now. Okay? And you are what? The future. And here we are what? Past. Your name? Zainab. Suad. Both of them, Zainab and Suad, they are where? So now I am where? In the past. Now I am in the past. And here what? And here is what? Future. Future, now, present, and we're here in the past. Past continuous, it happened here, in the past. Still in the past. Both of them, past simple and past continuous, both of them are still, both of them were in the past. Okay? But past simple started and finished. But past continuous, no. In the past, but at a period of time. Period of time. Specific period of time. Specific time, specific point. For example, at 7:30 yesterday. 7:30 yesterday. 7:30. Then I phoned you yesterday at 7:30, but you didn't answer. You didn't answer the phone. Why? At 7:30 yesterday, الماضي, no. At 7:30 yesterday, I was what? I was cooking dinner. At this time, we said at certain time, this is specific time. At this time, yesterday, I was what? I was cooking dinner. I was cooking. يعني شنو? In the middle of cooking in the past. واحد يقول لا أستاذ هاي هو in the past continuous من باحة 7:30 ومستمر لحد الآن. يعني إذا تقول أنت till now معناته شنو؟ From yesterday 7:30 من 7:30 till now معناته لحد الآن هي تطبخ. till now هي تطبخ معنا. هم قيمة هم تصير. مو؟ أوكي؟ impossible. أو واحد تقول له مثلا تقول له مثلا I was taking shower. I phoned you yesterday. دقيت الباب عليه طلع لك أخوه مثلا. قال له where is علي؟ قال له oh علي is taking shower now. هسه تخيل هسه احنا الآن. إجا واحد دق الباب عليه وأنا قلت بيها طلعت له. قال وين أخوك مصطفى؟ قلت له مصطفى is taking shower. is having shower now. هسه now. Okay. خلاص. ثاني يوم مثلا باكر شو يقول له؟ يقول له I was at this time، يقول له جيتك مثلا بالسبعة، جيتك بثمانية، جيتك بهاي الفترة at this period، شو يقول له؟ I was taking shower. At this time yesterday I was taking shower. واضح؟ I was taking shower. مرات واحد يقول لك راح شو اسوي بالليل الساعة at 10:30 last night. صديقي جاني صار علي مثلا. Okay. At yesterday at 10:30 you were not online. Yes, I was watching the game. I was watching Roma and Inter. The game I was in the middle. يعني I started بديت وين بديت؟ ويسوهات in the past. started past البعيد صار وبعدني نستمر continuous. اوكي احتمال اخلص وين لازم I'll finish here. ما استمر اجي للنوم. اوكي هي in continuous 1 hour 2 hours the period still more than this but still in the past. So in the middle of the action, when you are in the middle, when you were in the middle of the action in the past, no relationship to now. I was reading yesterday. Last week at this time I was reading. I was, for example, watching. I was writing. I was cooking. I was speaking with my friend. مرات واحد يقول له oh you didn't answer the phone. ما جاوبت لي على التليفون. يقول لك yes I was talking with my friend. I was talking with my friend at this time. So when the time is specified, is determined, you must use what? Past continuous. ماكو relationship to now. Still continuous but we're in the past. مثل present simple and present continuous. احنا قلنا present continuous now something started with it or now هسه صاير. It is raining. Now it is raining. It is raining now. يعني it started raining in the past. Now raining. ما عليه يعني تنتهي بعد 1 hour 1 minute يوم اسبوع 1 week. I don't care. I care about it, that it is raining. Now it is raining. هي the same. شيل هذا البريزنت كله شيله وين تخليه؟ بالباست هنا. هم نفس الشيء started in the past as if now كأنما احنا الآن بس احنا still in the past. شوفوا؟ هنا الحدث صار raining مثلا it was raining at this time yesterday. I was cooking. I was watching. ويمتد بس ما يوصل لهنا شوية. هذا البريزنت ما يوصل. وصل لهم من شوي هنا فول ستوب. هذا ريد لاين راح يصير عندنا البريزنت. واي؟ لأن لو وصلنا للريد لاين راح يعطينا شنو another tense. إذا قلنا اكو relation connection between past and now there will be a problem. واضح؟ There will be a problem. So you have to be careful. لذلك احنا شو نقول عن past simple هو complete action in the past started and finished but past continuous incomplete at this time. لكن هو كمل بعد ساعة يوم يومين. Okay? At this time not complete. يعني at 10:30 yesterday at 10:30 كنت أنا شنو؟ watching. يمتى الماتش خلصت؟ مثلا 12. لكن at this time not complete. It is not complete. بهالطريقة لازم نفهم not complete. إذا complete هنا. Yesterday I played tennis last night. That's enough. I went to Karbala last week. That's enough. Started and finished. But at 10:30 I was watching. يعني started at 10 مثلا watching. 10:30 still watching. Till 12. Then I went to bed. Alright? This is the difference between past simple and past continuous. Do you have any question, please? Do you want me to read something if you don't understand something? You want to ask something? Okay? Two more. Yes. Yes. يطلع.